Where did Larry McGee get the government exhibits text message between Azriel and Alice that were a part of the discovery that only the defense had and the prosecutors had, that were not made public, that were not on Pacer, that were not redacted, so they were never meant to be made public? Where on earth could Larry McGee have gotten these documents and then used all of R. Kelly's supporters to cyber attack the star federal witness in the R. Kelly trial? Why would you see these documents, see they have phone numbers, see they have emails, which means they're not redacted, which, if you had an ounce of fucking sense, says they were never released to the public, which means somebody is doing this to hurt R. Kelly using the star federal witness? Why would you put this in the public domain if you claim you support R. Kelly? Why would you talk about it? Why would you keep showing it on your screen? Why would you keep doing the work of the federal informant? Sean Harris was the private investigator who worked with the lead attorney during the New York trial, Devereaux Canick, and Scholar. Sean Harris told me out of his own mouth that he had to go get the discovery for Devereaux Canick. Sean Harris told me he had to go through all the discovery on the New York trial. Sean Harris confirmed to me he had the discovery from the New York trial. Included in that was the government exhibit text messages that were unredacted, that were never used in the trial, that the judge ordered to never be released. Sean Harris had that in his possession, probably within his computer. When didn't Sean Harris, the private investigator, say that RAYBURN WILKINS, Trent St James, worked for his company? Hired RAYBURN WILKINS, aka Trent St James, as the IT person for his company, which says Trent St James had access to the computer and what was stored on that computer, which would have been the discovery from the New York trial and those government exhibits. Trent has gone live with Larry McGee on the screen. GLB is grown little boy, and he has said Larry calls him on the phone, which means they have each other's phone number. They talk to each other on the phone, and the federal informant that out of his own mouth said he flipped witnesses in R. Kelly's trials is friendly enough with RAYBURN WILKINS, Trent St. James, that they call each other on the phone. That's a huge fucking problem. You have the fake cousin saying everybody stopped talking about the text messages. When I saw this released, I knew the federal informant did it. I knew that he was using R. Kelly's supporters to spread it, and I knew that would blow back on Robert. I immediately asked Robert to request that his supporters not show that, not spread it. And I gave him all the legal reasons why that would hurt him if by them continuing to do that. So Robert immediately contacted people and requested that they do not spread these text messages. If they're a supporter of his, do not spread this. Do not put this up on the screen. Do not talk about this. So Robert wanted it to stop. Robert requested everybody to stop it because he understood from our communications and from what he knew, that Azriel was used. She was flipped. She was manipulated. She was coerced. Robert wasn't mad at Azriel. Robert had no reason to even want to hurt Azriel. So this was an attack on Azriel's father, and the side benefit to the federal informant would be it would hit Rob as well. Everybody stopped talking about it, except for the fake cousin, who then goes on to say nobody talks to R. Kelly more than him. He's following the instructions of his cousin. He said he's following the orders of his cousin. Nobody talks to R. Kelly more than him. There's only a few key players. Him, Larry McGee, Rob the lawyers, and the Clarys. So he's saying publicly over and over and over and over that R. Kelly gives him orders. He's the cousin. Nobody talks to R. Kelly more than him. And the federal informant released documents that could have come from Trent St. James via the PI, which means this blows back on R. Kelly once again, because he's the name. The federal informant either has something on some R. Kelly supporters, or he's cash-apping them. But you now see people who claim they're for R. Kelly throwing their support behind the federal informant. These same people pushed rerouting the letters to the DOJ back down the chain of command to the BOP to make sure the letters didn't get where they were supposed to go. These people have done videos saying Larry has a conscience. Larry is trying to inform people that he was manipulated and lied to, and basically trying to get the people that support R. Kelly to sympathize with Larry McGee. And they're trying to paint the picture as if Rob is appreciative of Larry McGee. These peoples are the Benedict Arnold and the supporters. They are the traitors. With a lot of people that claim to be supporters are actually a part of Oak Cove, the criminal enterprise of the informant.